Day 106. Pleasant morning. Stars are out. No wind, very little bugs. Nice and warm. Not too many campers around, but there's a few tucked here and there. We're going to do some road walking again today. There is a place that has, as far as I remember, an all-you-can-eat breakfast and just under 40 miles by trail. So we're going to see if we can set ourselves up to get there for breakfast tomorrow. And if we get close enough, there's a place to eat tonight that's 6 miles south of that. So we'll see what we can do. My feet feel better than they did yesterday, but I haven't started walking yet. So that's, doesn't mean anything yet. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you up on the trail. Interesting enough, this is actually water, by the way. That's not my piss. But this is where a bunch of ants live. And I was dumping water on the tree. We had excess water just to give them some, dry out here. But then I noticed this line of them going across. And I was like, well, where are they going, man? I'll follow it. Well, turns out it goes right to where I peed this morning. And they are all up in here just drinking this stuff. They're loving it. I have never seen ants drink pee before. Nocturnal ants that drink pee. Who knew? And we're off. This is the blue blaze that leads to the shelter, but it also leads past the trail directly to the road, which is where I'm headed. We left totally on time today. We were probably like 2 minutes early. It's barely 4:02 in the a.m. I'm feeling nice. Here's the trail. That leads to the road. So does this. Who's that? Who's that? Wait. We've made it to beautiful Pinefield Gap. Wow. Road walking. We own the road right now. It's nice, it's smooth. This is freshly paved, man, just for me. I know it's not going to show up on film, but there are 3, I'm going to say they're satellites. Really bright things moving in a straight line. But 3 different trajectories. 3 different levels of brightness as well. Very active sky out here. Or at least I can see stuff. Even through the haze. Ooh, we got our first view. Oh, yeah. View of a tree. How exciting. It is freaking nice right now, though. I could just stay like this all day. This place is very active with bats. I haven't seen this many bats in one area in quite a while. I know not much would be showing up on camera, but trust me, there's bats all flying all around playing with each other. Owls hooting, birds chirping. Oh, that's damn nice. A cool drippy rock. If I needed water, I could get it here. But I don't need water because there's a dude named Hydro that's cruising up and down the road. We met him 2 or 3 times yesterday and already once today. And he fills up my water bottle. He asks me every time, but I keep saying no because I just haven't really needed it. But today I could use it. So thank you, Hydro. Appreciate you, brother. I've seen a lot of new concrete work done. I don't know if the whole brickwork's new or they're just patching the old stuff, but evidently they still have a few they haven't gotten to. Cods have been doing cool stuff all morning. Though a lot of them aren't quite clouds, but I'll take them. I will need them to shield me against Bob. Unassuming names, but so powerful. We came down to the guard station. We heard rumor there might be a place to poop, but there's not. But there is water, so that was cool. And a picnic table. Yeah, I'll take what I get. Oh, and garbage. Yes, I got rid of my garbage. So we loaded up with water. There's not water for another 8 miles or so. Trail miles. I don't know what that equates to road, because I guess I could use Google Maps and it would tell me. But that sounds like more button pushing, and I'm obviously lazy. They lure you in with this nice looking crapper over here. But when you get here, you notice that the door is closed. And then they steer you over to vault toilets. Oh, the old bait and switch. So I pooped right in front of the door. You see the big pile of leaves? Enhance. No, that wasn't me. But somebody else might have. That's a big pile of leaves put there. I wasn't going to kick it around to see if anything was in there. But it's pretty busy. So maybe some people were, occupying those. Somebody's like, oh, bathroom up here. Oh, my God, they run up here. And it's like, closed. Well, I'll poop in front of your door. I would do that. Just out of spite. Yeah, the park is really nice. It's almost noon, so I set up my hammock. She's setting her stuff up over there. We're going to take a little nappy poo at the heat of the day right out. Wake up, maybe have some lunch, and not be in a hurry. Now, there is the breakfast thing up ahead, but, I'm not willing to kick my ass in all this heat just for a breakfast. Just not. If it aligned, I'd take it, but we'd have to kick our asses today, and then again tomorrow, just to get a breakfast. Pfft, whatever. Not worth it. I'd rather have a nap. Okay, well, we took a hell of a nap. I went out at just around noon, and I woke up at 1:30, and it's 2:30 now. We made a coffee and lunch and stuff like that. Not in a hurry, because I came up with an idea. I mean, this road, everybody's going one way or the other. So when we wake up tomorrow, we throw our thumbs out and we go down to the restaurant. We eat there, we throw our thumbs out, we come back to where we were. It'll be super simple. We'll get everything we wanted done because there's a little resupply store in between there. But if we walked and hit the resupply store, we would not make it, waited for the resupply store open and got to it. We wouldn't be able to make it to breakfast on time. So I was like, dude, we can just throw our thumbs out. And maybe we'll luck out. There's a dude named Hydro that's passed us, I want to say 9 times since we've been out here. And we ran into him at like 6 a.m. So maybe he'll be out and about in the morning. But if not, we'll get somebody. Get a hitch back. That way we don't have to, worry about goals or anything. Because I'm like, I really want to make it to breakfast, but I do not want to hurt myself in the process. It's not worth it. And it's a bajillion degrees out here. It was really nice in the shadows. That was a good nap. And now I'm going to go reduce my base weight a little bit in their privies. And then we'll head out and do another 5 miles or so. Easy breezy. Okay, we are about to venture back forth. We have taken, this is the mother of all breaks. But it's hot out there. I'm not in a hurry. What do we care? We're going to see if we can make it maybe 5 more miles. Find a place to camp, wake up early, go for a walk, hitch to breakfast. Everything's going to be great. Oh, you can see how hot it is out there. You can just see the heat on camera. Clouds are still doing cool stuff. And enjoying those on the walk. Not enough of them, though. It seems like waiting for a few hours and taking a nap was a great idea because we've been walking in shadows the whole time since. We put a few miles on since then. It's actually kind of a nice day in the shadows. There's a breeze going on and everything. Stepping in the sunlight actually hurts a little bit, but this is pleasant as far as road walks go. Could use a little more of a shoulder, but speed limit is low, so everybody just moves around us more or less. A nice site. It's campgrounds of sorts, but I believe you have to pay to be here. Oh. I was just informed there is running water in those things, so hey, that's convenient. We can just fill up and just find a place to camp. Wake up tomorrow, hike for a few hours, and then throw our thumbs out and get breakfast. Sounds like a solid plan. We're the backcountry. Take a little dotted line that leads to the trail. At least that's what I believe. Oh yeah, there's the trail right there. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this is Camp Crawler for the evening. We got a pretty good spot here. The sun is setting. No actual view, but we got rocks to hang out on. Nice spots to camp in. Gotta be making some sort of dinner. Unfortunately, I missed Ken Reeves. He's down the road somewhere. He was going to trail magic me, but we just missed each other. And I didn't get service till I got up here. And I could backtrack to the road, but I don't want to. So I appreciate you, but I missed you. I'll just live on the edge. I cook on it too. Just chilling in the hammock. I haven't been using all of my spikes. Normally I use some to close the doors and whatnot, but I've just been letting them flap in the wind. And even though there's a lot of bugs out there, most of them don't follow me in here. At least so far so good. In the morning it'll be a little different, but I've been using my stove and putting a light on it. And it's been frying those little bastards, and it makes me feel kind of good. Because other than that, they're all up in my face because I have the red light attached to my forehead. So tomorrow we wake up, try to find we wander for a while, and then try to find our way to the restaurant, and then back. And then there's a little resupply joint. We're going to do that, and after that, Hike Naked Day begins. Stripped down nude, and there's actually a mountain that I'll be passing by right there called Naked Top Mountain, conveniently enough. But I doubt there'll be a sign for it or anything, right? Until I get a sign next to that. But I'm going to put in at least a few miles. Because, I'm allowed to. It's Hike Naked Day. Tomorrow we're going to do things a little differently, too. Figuring out how we like things. So we're going to walk the road while it's dark. And then once the sun starts coming up and traffic kicks in, then we'll head back to the trail. And that's how we're going to do it for the rest of the Shenandoah. It seems like it makes sense, because once the cars come out, it just becomes stressful. So, might as well ease our stress and go back and walk some puds on the trail. All right, on that note, good night. See you tomorrow.